My name is Hassan Sorrells, and this is the Leadership Lessons from the Great Books podcast. Shorts. There's no co-host on Shorts. These are 2 to 4 minute observations, ideas, thoughts, or rants about the literature, philosophy, psychology, and theology of leadership. Because listening to me talk about leadership for 2 to 4 minutes is better than reading and trying to understand yet another business book. The penultimate mythical leader in American fiction during the long, sordid 20th century was the big blue, red, and yellow Boy Scout. Born on a dying planet to parents who wanted to assure him a better life than mere death, he was laid gently in a rocket and sent off to a pale blue dot of a world in a backwater corner of a vast, yet unexplored galaxy. His rocket crash-landed in a field in Kansas, not in the Ukraine, oddly enough, and he was raised on Christian values, Americana, and apple pie. You know, truth, justice, and the American way. The brainchild of 2 Jewish kids from Cleveland, Clark Kent's life as Jesus myth represents, in the purest form imaginable, the heights of American optimism, leadership, hope for the future, a belief in the wonders of science and technology, and all with complete and total earnestness. And that's why you'll never see another Superman film, from Hollywood anyway, for the remainder of the 21st century. In the twilight of the collapse of the Twin Towers and the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and everything else that has happened in between, the myth of American exuberance is dead and gone. The belief in American optimism is viewed with cynical doubt and even fear, and hope for an American future, geopolitical or otherwise, is in very, very short supply. Myths matter quite a bit, and they reflect the nature and underlying beliefs and faiths of the cultures from which they spring. But when belief wanes, myths die. They die hard, but they do die, and ultimately they must be replaced by something else, usually another myth, or else the cultural confidence of a society wanes, and then cultural collapse is never too far behind. Clark Kent's origin story heralds from a different time, a time when American leaders understood that their overall purpose was to establish, build, and maintain the guardrails of culture and the confidence that those guardrails and that culture ensures. Not to tear those guardrails down, or even worse, claim that there are no guardrails, no culture, and even if there were, they wouldn't be a part of it anyway. From Charles Barkley, remember him, to Kim Kardashian, remember her? The responsibility of cultural tastemakers and influencers is to lead the unwilling, the blind, and the malevolent toward a greater sense of cultural confidence, not a cynically nihilistic version of cultural arrogance. Myths must be embodied. You must believe that a man can fly, and that it's not just a bunch of fancy parlor tricks designed to separate you from your money for a couple of hours, or your values for a lifetime. The death of Superman has been long heralded by those for whom the myth of Superman, just like the myth of American Manifest Destiny, never really quote-unquote worked because of the human dichotomies that the facile surface identities of race, gender, sexual orientation, and on and on and on tend to engender in the culturally arrogant and the casually dismissive. What many of those for whom the American myth never worked didn't understand was that when you throw out the Ubermensch, what replaces him isn't another Ubermensch. What replaces him is cultural death. Leaders, guard your embodied myths closely, for cultural death, just like missing the mark, curls at your door, ever waiting to strike. Up, up, and away. And that's it for me.
Follow us on all the places that you follow us. Please subscribe to Leadership Lessons from the Great Books podcast. Please tell your friends. Please like and share. Please also check out the HSCT website for all products and solutions. Please check out the Leading Keys website for products and solutions, our remote training services, our books, our trainings that will help you become a better leader. And watch this space for more information about our upcoming book, 12 Rules for Leaders, a foundational guide to intentional leadership, coming in April 2022. Please also go to HassanSorrells.com for more blogs and more posts about how you can be a better leader, and check out all of our YouTube channels online. Thanks, and have a great rest of your leadership day. Out.